Is AI replacing actors, or is the whole studio system going away?
I built bots before they were cool.
Come on, they can't replace us. We're the real thing.
I mean, eventually they won't need us at all.
The people who depend on Hollywood for employment, are they concerned about the correct things?
They're clinging to old paradigms. Instead of asking how to evolve, many are just trying to preserve their piece of a system that might not survive. The real threat isn't just job loss, it's that Hollywood's entire structure could become irrelevant if they don't adapt to new realities.
Is the real disruption actors being replaced by AI, or is there a bigger problem?
The bigger disruption is the studio system itself. Actors are just the visible tip of the iceberg. If audiences can generate stories on demand, the entire centralized production and distribution machine starts to look ancient. It's not just about who's in front of the camera, it's about whether the big gatekeeper model still makes sense.
So what does the future of movies look like? Will we download a plot, cast our friends as actors, maybe add some personal jokes? How does Hollywood compete with that?
Hollywood can't compete with that easily because Hollywood was built on pushing out a single version of a story to millions. When people can tailor narratives to themselves, the old mass production model looks clunky. Studios risk becoming obsolete if they don't adapt because the future isn't about one-size-fits-all stories. It's about stories shaped to each audience member.
Do you think this is the death of celebrity?
It may not be the immediate death, but it's a massive downgrade. Celebrity thrived in a world of scarcity. Few stars, few channels, mass appeal. When people create their own tailored content, the need for a star to anchor everything fades. So yes, celebrity as the all-powerful currency could be on life support.
Do you see a time when people are just really tired of AI and they start to gravitate toward live events?
Likely, yes. The more AI saturates us with infinite synthetic content, the more people will crave what's real, something live, in person, and irreplaceable. So AI might actually make live human experiences more valuable because they're exactly what AI can't replicate.
I think most of us associate Hollywood with actors, but this affects other people too. What happens to electricians and caterers and stagehands?
They'll likely feel the impact first. When production shrinks, automates, or virtualizes, those behind-the-scenes jobs are the first to go. Hollywood loves focusing on stars, but it's the everyday workers, the backbone of production, who'll be left asking what's next.
A lot of the change is about AI, but a lot of it is also about new distribution channels, right? Isn't this what you get when you're not limited to 3 networks and you don't have to watch Laverne and Shirley?
Exactly. Back then, people watched what was handed to them because options were limited. Now, choice is exploding. When audiences aren't forced to accept whatever's broadcast, they want something tailored, something personal. Hollywood can't just bank on a captive audience anymore. It has to earn attention in a world where people expect infinite options.
What advice do you have for young people still interested in the entertainment industry?
I wouldn't bet on the old Hollywood ladder. I'd bet on storytelling skills, narrative, visual language, and audience understanding. And I wouldn't assume a traditional studio system is the best vehicle. The bet is on creators who can pivot across platforms, not on an old institution that may shrink or lose relevance.
So after AI is fully adapted, what does Hollywood 2.0 look like?
Hollywood 2.0 will be smaller, more selective, and less central. It might still handle major franchises, high-end events, and cultural branding, but it won't be the all-powerful gatekeeper of entertainment. It'll be one player among many, no longer the default path for storytellers or audiences. In other words, it survives, but it no longer rules.